Today, we will talk about top 10 most luxurious cars of Bill Gates. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Microsoft Corporation co-founder Bill Gates led the lucrative company as CEO, president, and chief software architect until 2014. Today, Microsoft is worth $1.82 trillion. Gates is one of the world's most prolific philanthropists. 10. Porsche 959 Sport. The Porsche 959 was a technological wonder. The all-wheel drive supercar was fastidiously engineered to dominate in a specialized 80s-style rally racing competition. It is a car of legends, yet a daily driver. It's also rare. Only 345 examples were made. The 1986 Porsche 959 was not street legal, but Gates tried to import one anyway. Lacking a catalytic converter and sent to market sans crash test dummy sacrificial models, the NHTSA refused to admit it to the States. Gates fought the law and he won, but the battle dragged on for 13 years before he could take ownership. 9. 1979 Porsche 911. The first car Bill Gates bought was a 1979 Porsche 911 Turbo. Testing the 911's top speed with seemingly unbridled enthusiasm, Gates racked up 3 speeding tickets on day 1 in Albuquerque, Microsoft's original headquarters. The third infraction sent him to jail. Paul Allen, Microsoft co-founder and childhood friend of Gates, bailed his colleague out. The two founded the then startup software company in New Mexico 4 years prior, not long after Gates dropped out of Harvard. The car is no longer in his car collection. The 911 was last sold at auction for about $80,000 in 2012. 8. Porsche Taycan Turbo S-Cross Turismo. The Taycan Turbo S-Cross Turismo was launched out of Stuttgart September 2019. It is Porsche's first electric vehicle, and Porsche-loving Bill Gates was one of the first buyers, happily paying its market price of $185,000. People took note, pointing out that Silicon's billionaire had passed on Tesla Model X. In a YouTube interview, Gates confirmed his purchase choice. Discussing premium-priced electric vehicles, Gates exclaimed. 7. Ferrari 348. Bill Gates' cars collection includes a rare Ferrari that is the envy of any Ferrari enthusiast. It's a mid-engine 3.4-liter V8 sports car, hence the 348 designation. It was one of 8,000 units. More significantly, however, is that the Ferrari 348 was the last model designed by Enzo Ferrari, the original Italian automaker. The collection of Bill Gates' cars would be incomplete without a Ferrari. After all, which billionaire does not have a Ferrari? The Ferrari 348 is another exclusive limited edition car. The company manufactured only 8,000 units of this model between the years 1989 and 1995. The car definitely is, or was, one of Gates' favorites. It even earned the nickname Dune Buggy because he drove it so much in the sands. The Ferrari 348 was the final V12 Ferrari automobile and replaced the 328 in 1989. The 348 had styling reminiscent of 1960s Ferraris, such as the 275 GTS 365 Daytona. This design gave it aerodynamic drag similar to the Honda NSX of the late 1990s. It has a top speed of 171 miles per hour and can go from 0 to 60 within 5.3 seconds. 6. RollsRoyce Ghost. The 2022 RollsRoyce Ghost is a high-end luxury sedan. It is extravagant and comfortable with more refined in-cabin features than you can shake a stick at. As a descendant of the Phantom, the RollsRoyce Ghost is just as cushy but slightly smaller. All Rolls-Royce vehicles are hand-built from the engine to the paint and completely customizable. A twin-turbo V12 gives the Ghost up to 592 horsepower in the black badge trim, which is likely in Gates' private collection. These cars are pricey. A 2022 Ghost is valued at around $340,000. 5. BMW 7 Series. The 2009 BMW 7 Series was the first bulletproof car ever made. It's like something 007 would drive. It's an armored luxury vehicle with extensive protective features, like shutting off the ventilation system and piping in internal fresh air supplies if cabin air is compromised. Furthermore, it's reinforced with steel armor plating to make it bulletproof. In fact, a 2009 BMW 760li met the requirements of the VR7 ballistic protection level. How cool is that? The top trim 760li sedan had a powerful V12 engine, with other trims offering a V8. Something tells us this billionaire techie went with the bulletproof V12 version. Its flagship sedan's performance figures are 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds and an electronically limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. 4. Tesla Model X. Here is the only proof out there that Bill Gates might own a Tesla Model X. He is seen driving one for an episode of his blog, Gates Notes, behind the wheel of an electric blue Model X, with body paint very close to the exact hue of his Ford Focus. Gates is interviewing sci-fi writer Neil Sevneves. The two discuss Earth apocalypse following a lunar explosion while taking in a couple of Diet Cokes with lunch. Elon Musk publicly attacked Gates for buying a Porsche Taycan, out of envy perhaps, or since the Microsoft maestro criticized Tesla ever so slightly, complaining Tesla did not offer an electric car the masses could afford. Gates argued that electrification needs to be broadly available for addressing climate issues. 3. Mercedes-Benz S-Class. We know Gates loves Porsche, but he also appreciates German engineering at Mercedes-Benz. His 2002 Mercedes-Benz S-Class was a daily driver, and he was spotted taking his daughter to school. The sleek luxury sedan cost about $110,000 in 2002. This S-Class is a powerful machine. It comes with a 6-liter V12 and can race to speeds up to 155. It's fair to say Gates isn't testing top speeds anymore, unless he's on a track. 2. Chevrolet Suburban. We all know the Chevy Suburban, one of the most popular makes ever produced out of Chevrolet. It was not much for Gates to put down about $60,000 for the quintessential SUV, and it was not a very climate-friendly choice, but he used it for daily driving around Washington and the Seattle area. It's roomy and practical, and Gates is not pretentious enough to mind a Chevy or a Ford in his driveway. The Chevrolet Suburban is the only SUV in Bill Gates' car collection. Bill Gates has never been seen driving this SUV, but he has been chauffeured around in the SUV. The most recent was when he was on an outing after the announcement of his divorce from Melinda Gates. Bill Gates' Suburban is finished in blue color and has a starting price of $52,400. It comes standard with a 5.3-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine producing 355 EP and 383 pound-feet of torque. As per third-party testing, the performance figures of the Suburban are 0 to 60 in 6.9 seconds and a top speed of 144 miles per hour. Another celebrity who has the same vehicle is Chris Evans, who is well known for his role of Captain America and now Buzz Lightyear. 1. Ford Focus. The Ford Focus was Gates' most economical ride. At $15,000, he may have picked it up at a drive-thru for all we know. The zippy electric blue Ford hatchback ran with a diesel power plant. It possesses dynamic handling and a fun-to-drive reputation. For Gates, the Focus was a great commuter car for buzzing around from Seattle to Redmond to the Microsoft offices. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.